Hello, everybody. Welcome to Magic Moments Tarot. My name is Rose. As per usual, we're going to start off with a quick prayer and then we're going to move right into it, okay? O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and to share what each being needs to grow and to flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose, and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground, the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, so I don't have any downloads for you guys today as far as my dreams are concerned. I did get something, but I feel like it's more of a private message for me. I don't feel the need to share it, so I'm not going to bother. But I am going to start pulling some energy for the collective. I think I'm just going to go with my animal deck. I think I've gotten myself into a nice little routine here. I kind of like it, so I think I'm just going to keep going with it. It seems to work for me. Hope you guys enjoy it as well. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you've had a good day. Things around here were good as usual. The doggies and I had a good day. We did some cleaning. I love having a productive day. Yeah, so they're looking at me right now because I just went out and got myself a cookie because I drove my sister's keys back to her work because she accidentally brought them home. So I rewarded myself with a cookie and then I shared a piece with the dogs. For some reason, they think there's still some left and they're eyeing me like you would not believe right now. They're like, we know you're holding out on us, Mama. We know you're holding out on us. Technically, I am. There's actually another piece in my drawer, but I'm not sharing it with them right now. They can wait. They'll be much more behaved if they think that there's something that they'll get if they're behaved. So we're just going to leave it there for now. Okay. So for all my fellow Canadians out there, did any of you ever experience a Tim Hortons where they never have literally any food? They barely have coffee. Okay, doesn't matter what time of day you go to. There's no food. There's no donuts. There's no cookies. There's no bagels. There's no soup. There's no literally anything. They have nothing ever in life, and they close at like 11 o'clock. Have you ever in your life even heard of that? Yeah, nor have I until I fucking went to the town where my sister works. And I swear to God, it has the worst Tim Hortons in the record of Tim Hortonses. I swear I've never experienced such a terrible ass store before in my life. I have literally pulled up to the thing and gone, okay, do you guys have any donuts? It's literally a donut shop. No, no explanation, no yes or thing. No, I know I'm so sorry. We're out right now. Something happened to them. Like nothing. There's never an explanation. Do you have any cookies right now? Nope. Do you have any soup right now? Nope. Do you guys literally have any food right now? No. Would you like a coffee? Like they're so rude. And they never have literally anything. Doesn't matter what the fuck time of day you go at. Doesn't matter. You go at 7:30 in the morning, you go at 8 o'clock at night. They never have fucking anything. It is ridiculous. I have never in my life experienced such, first of all, poor service, and second of all, such a like. I swear to God, I cannot fathom that they don't have anything in that store ever. I just don't believe them. I feel like they're lying simply because they just don't want to do the job. That's honest to God. I have never experienced anything like it. And I used to work for Tim Hortons for a long time, actually. I worked at Tim Hortons. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, if any of my fellow Canadians have ever been to the Tim Hortons in Beaton, Ontario, it is absolutely horrific. Horrific. Don't even bother trying to get food. I mean, that's completely out of the question. Don't even waste your time. They will not have whatever it is you're asking for. I can guarantee you right now. Okay? You go there anytime, especially if you go after 3 o'clock. Oh my God, heaven forbid. Heaven forbid you go after 3 o'clock. That's it. Everything's gone. Nothing. There is nothing in existence in that store. I swear to God. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Like, I swear I just don't understand. I don't get it. Okay, so we have pulled out a couple of energies now. We have pulled out the dolphin in reverse. Okay, the dolphin in reverse came out first, and then we got the peacock. Okay, so because the dolphin came out in reverse, I'm going to go ahead and say that the peacock is vanity. Okay, the peacock's representing vanity, someone who's very shallow. Okay, the other two cards that we pulled out, the first card is the praying mantis in reverse, and then we got the lion. So these are both positive energies. Praying mantis in reverse is someone who um, is the praying mantis in the upright is a femme fatale. Okay, she uses men for sex and then kills them afterwards. That's why, right? This is someone who brings life to the men that she sleeps with, apparently, and she doesn't use people. Okay, so this is um, again, sex really doesn't matter. I'm saying she because this card represents a female femme fatale. Okay, but then right beside it we have a lion, and the lion is all about being the leader of the pride. This is leader energy, leadership energy. This is someone who, and again, it represents masculine energy. So it's is what it is, right? That's why I say don't pay any attention to the gender right now because we've literally got two opposing genders here. Okay, so then we have this very strong leadership energy. Okay, um, king of the jungle, that kind of thing. Okay. So again, very strong leadership qualities, someone who doesn't use people and whose sex could actually, you know, be healing. Like, and I've been picking up on the sexual healing energy as well, like in the last, I would say, couple of months at least. So I feel like that's an appropriate thing to say, hopefully. Okay. So we have this, sexual healer who is a really good leader, very strong, powerful leader. Okay. And then we have this dolphin in reverse with the peacock. Okay. The dolphin in reverse is someone who might have addiction problems, someone who's not very smart or at least not very good with communication. Okay. This is someone who doesn't really like to help people or doesn't help people. Okay, so it's not so much that they don't like to, but they don't go out of their way to do it. Okay, um, and then with the peacock, this person is vain or very shallow. They put a lot of um, emphasis and a lot of importance, or they place a lot of importance on looks and appearances. Okay, so that's the energies we're dealing with so far. Anything else, spirits? Anything else, spirits? We have the bumblebee with the roadrunner in reverse. Okay, this is good. We have someone who doesn't run away from their problems, who faces the problems head on. Okay, and then we have the bumblebee. The bumblebee belongs to a matriarchal society. Okay, so this could be someone that has a strong feminine influence in their life. Like their mom was the one who sort of wore the pants in the household. The mom was the boss. Could be a single parent, single mom household as well. Okay, because the queen bee doesn't have a king. Okay, we have the mama bear energy right here. Okay, and then with that we have the the snail in reverse. Okay, so this is someone who's very quick, someone who's not very close to home. Okay, um, this could mean that this person makes hasty decisions, hasty and rash decisions. Okay, and isn't very close to their family. Okay, or they've walked away from their family. They've left home. Okay, this is something to do with like a separation of a person and their home. Okay, and someone who is either a really fast learner or they're doing something quickly. Okay, This person could be, again, because we have this bear, the bear in my deck is all about mama bear energy, all right? So this could be a feminine, okay? So we have a lot of female energy out here. And like most of my cards don't really talk about gender, but the three, like there's definitely three that are for sure a lot that do, okay, or several that do. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them right here. And they're all in positive energy, so that's good. Okay, so the bees are very hardworking. Bees are very loyal, okay? Um, good Lord. Bees are vital. They're vital to the world. The world needs bees. If we don't have bees, the world ends. Okay, so this is someone whose energy is literally vital. Okay, so this person may be someone who is very, very important. Okay, but the bee energy is very sacred. Okay, the bee in this deck is extremely sacred. This is someone who is um, highly ranked in the spiritual world. Okay, because their energy is vital to the survival of the planet. Okay, so this is like one of the most important, as far as spirituality is concerned, one of the most important cards in the deck. Okay. Ooh, now we have the chameleon. We have murder. Okay, so we have the crow in reverse. We have the chameleon, and then we have the pig. So because the chameleon is surrounded by the crow in reverse, which, you know, the crow in the upright or the reverse is still not a good card, and the pig, the negative aspects of the chameleon will be true. So the chameleon, this is someone who pretends to be something that they're not. Okay, this could be an enemy masquerading as a friend. This could be someone who just doesn't show their true colors. Okay, take it as it resonates for your situation. The crow in reverse is literally a murderer or someone who's about to be murdered. Okay, this is very murderous, deadly, predator like energy. Okay, and then we have pig. Pig is exactly what you think it would be. They're a pig. Okay, this is someone who's very messy, very sloppy, very dirty. Okay, they could be very piggish when it comes to you know, their language, especially when it comes to sex. Okay, like think of, you know, um, I mean, I could only say this from my perspective as a woman, but like a man in the bar who's trying to get you to dance with him and he's just being really gross about it. Like, hey, foxy mama, I love its titties. Like, you know, just someone gross like that. That's, to me, that's a pig. Okay. And so that's the kind of energy that we have. Okay. Someone who's very like, and they could be like legit messy as well. Okay. Messy, sloppy, gross, dirty. Okay. Or, you know, just really, you know, piggish in their ways, the way they talk, the way they express themselves, etc., etc. Okay, we have the ladybug in reverse. The ladybug in reverse is all about the ladybug in the upright is someone who because ladybugs in a garden, they help a garden grow. Okay, because they eat all the aphids and all the bugs that eat the flowers, right? They help with pest controls. This is, you know, the ladybug is someone who sort of helps them blossom into the best version of themselves. Okay, that's the meaning in my deck. When you turn the ladybug upside down, it's the opposite effect. Okay, so this is someone who helps the darkness in a person grow, as opposed to them blossoming into the best version of themselves. Okay, this is someone who causes people to go through a descension, you know, when they're around them. Someone who vibes very low frequency and encourages or helps or brings other people down with them when they're around them. Okay, again with a feminine energy. There's a lot of feminine energies out here today. Okay, that's like half the deck. No, I'm not taking that. That's way too many cards. I guess I'll just join these all together. I might as well. Well, whatever. I'll separate them because maybe we're dealing with separate people here. Okay. Okay, do we have anything else, Spirit? Anything else that we are dealing with right now? So this problem energy that I'm getting, I feel like this is someone who has been working on themselves, okay? This is the kind of problems I'm feeling off of this energy, is that this person um, may have been working on themselves for a very long time. Okay, like maybe every time they hear something, they think, oh, I wonder if that's me. Is that me? Does that describe who I am? You know, that kind of thing. They constantly monitor their thoughts. They constantly monitor, what am I saying? How does it affect the people around me, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So this is someone who really is focused on self-improvement, someone who's really focused on healing themselves, someone who's really focused on changing. Okay. Um, and then we have, because of the bee energy beside it, that really, that's why I'm picking up on that. Okay, because the bee right beside it is someone who really, really, really is important for the growth of the planet. I mean, life on this planet won't be the same if this person is gone, kind of thing. Like, that's how essential this person's energy is on this planet. Okay, that's how important this person is. And this person might actually solve a major problem for the earth as well. There might be and I don't know if they even know that they're going to do that. They may not even physically or consciously do something. It might just be that their energy is doing it without them even realizing they're doing it. Okay. But there's some sort of situation, some sort of problem, some sort of, I don't know, glitch that they're going to fix. Like glitch in the matrix, for instance, that they're going to fix just by being themselves. Okay. Then we have this panda energy. Okay. That's what we just pulled, the panda. The panda represents bedroom abuse. Okay. So this is someone who's gone through some sort of sexual abuse. But the panda in reverse is someone who has healed that energy. Okay. So they've been through it and they've managed to heal it. Okay. Again, that's very, very powerful. That healing energy. This is, that's not an easy thing to heal. And I can speak from personal experience, so I know that it's really not. And I mean, if you've managed to do that, fucking kudos to you, man. Because it's a long fucking ass road to go down. Okay, now we have the emperor, the penguin. Sorry, the emperor, the penguin in reverse. Okay, so this is someone who is very not monogamous. Okay, this is someone who may be very sexually adventurous. Okay, this is someone who doesn't, they're not a very generous person. They don't give gifts. Um, we have the skunk in reverse. Okay, and then we have the squirrel in reverse. So this is like the opposite energy of what we just pulled. So the skunk in reverse is someone who might come off as intimidating or might look intimidating, but they're actually very friendly and very, very sweet. Okay. They may even smell really, really good. And then with this squirrel in reverse energy, this is someone who's very generous. Okay. Someone who doesn't hold on to things, because the squirrel in the upright is like a hoarding kind of energy. Okay. And it's like, if we have the opposite energies here, okay, this person, they don't give gifts. They're not a generous person. They don't like to, they're not loyal to their partners, that kind of thing. Okay. And then with this energy, it's like, yeah, they don't hold on to anything. So they're like, this would be someone who would probably be very generous. Okay. Um, they don't hold on to their problems. They don't hold on to their issues. Okay. We're dealing with a lot of really good energies here. And I like that the fact that the good energy is outweighing the bad energy this time. It's nice to see. Okay, so let's see. We have anything else here to speak on, Spirit? Anything else? Oh, shoot. It fell to the floor. 1 second. That's gotta go all the way back here. Really? Son of a gun. All right, here we go. Okay, it landed like that. So what does that mean? That's how it goes this way. So, all right, all right. We have the mockingbird. Okay, so this is someone who either makes fun of other people or literally copies other people. Not an original, in other words, okay? So this could be, anywhere from someone who steals other people's identities to someone who doesn't really have an identity of their own. So they're just constantly, taking on attributes and personality traits of other people. Someone who just very much is a follower of the crowd. Okay. This could also just be someone who's just kind of nasty and constantly making fun of other people, putting other people down, mocking people literally. Okay. So again, take it as it resonates for your situation. Now, is there anything else, Spirit? Anything else you'd like to share? Anything else you'd like to share, Spirit? We have anything else? Nope. Okie dokie dokie. So that goes away. Let's see. I just heard when the cat goes away, the mice will play. Okay. I don't know what that is referring to, but okay. Take that as it resonates. Okay, guys, if you are leaving, I don't know why, but I feel the need to say this. If you are leaving your kids at home alone for the next little while, I would really make sure that you have some contingency plans, because I feel like someone's gonna, throw a party. Okay, so I would really just, have someone coming in and checking on your house and make sure everything's gonna be okay. I don't know why. I just get this feeling like this is like a warning to a parent. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so if you're planning on leaving your kids at home, especially if you have teenagers, in the next, week or so, I would definitely make sure to have a talk with them about partying, and maybe tell them, hey, so and so is going to be coming to check up on you guys, just to make sure everything's okay, and make sure my house doesn't get destroyed, and you know I feel like some kids are going to be up to no good very soon. Okay? That's what I'm getting. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Okay. So let's pull some overall flower energies here. My Enchanted Blossoms deck. See what we get. Okay. This murder energy. I really don't like this murder energy. This is not fucking cool. Really, I'm getting sick and tired of picking up on this crap. I don't know about you guys either, but seriously, since when has this become a common thing to read? Like, really? I mean, before, like, I would say like the last 3-4 years, did you ever even hear of this kind of reading before? Like, never. You never picked up on this shit. This shit, like, was so rare. And now all of a sudden, it's like so common. And it's just so weird to pick up on this. Just, I don't know. Like, even just 3 or 4 years ago, this was just not a common. You constantly were getting, it's always about love. It was always, does this guy love this guy? Does this girl love this girl? Like, it was always about love, or about, what am I going to get that promotion I've been looking at? It was never like this. It was never so intense all the time. It just feels so weird. Generosity. Isn't that interesting? What were we just talking about? We were talking about hoarding versus generosity, okay? So, and I just said this person doesn't hold on to things. So this person is very likely a very generous person. And what do we get? The generosity card. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you for the confirmation, spirits. Okay, so let's go. Trying to freaking shuffle these cards is hard. They're very, very large. Okay, here we go. Anything else you'd like to say, Spirit? Anything else you'd like to say about the energy that we have pulled on the table today? This dolphin, peacock energy, this could be someone who actually is good looking or considers themselves good looking, okay? Because I do get vanity, and vanity, tends to come with people who are actually good looking. Of course, their own vanity is usually what makes them ugly to other people, because it's a very unattractive quality. My sister used to call me vain all the time because I always had my nose in a mirror, and I used to laugh and think, if only she knew, the reason I was staring at myself in the mirror so much is because I was fucking so insecure. I was so insecure. I couldn't have like a drop of makeup, couldn't be out of place, and I remember getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to do my makeup and hair every day so that my boyfriend would never ever see me without makeup on, or my, it was just, yeah, it was a very weird, very insecure person for a very long time. But God, am I ever over that now? Holy, really couldn't care less anymore. It's gotten, actually, I think I've swung to the other end of the pendulum now. I should probably, like, find a good middle ground there. But anywho, okay, here we go. We have abundance in the upright. All right, so generosity and abundance in the upright. So spirit is basically saying that abundance is going to be generously placed in someone soon. Someone is really walking into an abundant season. With this generosity in the upright and abundance in the upright, this is pretty freaking cool. We have popinjay and the lily and the honeysuckle. Interesting. So the name Jason or Lily could be significant. We have chrysanthemum, so the name Chris could also be significant. We have dreams in the upright. Again, with this dreams in the upright. And then it says royal fern. Okay, again with this royalty energy. I feel like someone, yeah, I mean, when I talk about this bee energy is really intense, okay? This bee energy, this is someone who is, like I said, they're vital to the earth. Okay, this person is probably very well protected because if they're that vital, this is someone who's definitely high ranked in the spiritual world. They could even be royalty in the spiritual world, okay? Spiritual royalty, as it were. In someone's dreams. Someone's dreams are coming true. Someone may have something to do with someone's dreams is important. Someone may have prophetic dreams. Someone may get dream messages. Someone may get, I don't know, someone may be getting, like, I'm getting gifts through their dreams or something like that. Like there's some sort of dream or something like that they're getting some sort of, like, I don't know. It's like there's something they're getting from their dreams, but it's not like a message. It's like they're getting a gift or something is being given to them in the dream state. Maybe it is just messages. I don't know. Anyways, we have truth in the upright. We have spirituality in the upright. We have innocence in the upright. We have ambition in the upright. And we have beauty in the upright. Okay, so the spirituality in the upright, that makes absolute sense because of the bee energy, okay? When someone's energy is that vital, when this person's presence on the planet is vital to the survival of the planet, that is an extremely powerful person, and someone that powerful has to be walking in 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 alignment with spirit, in alignment with truth, in alignment with love. This person has a very beautiful energy. They could be a physically beautiful person, okay? This person does have ambitions, okay? This person is innocent. They may not, doesn't necessarily mean they're innocent, like as in, they've never experienced anything and they're totally a virgin and all that kind of stuff. I mean, innocent as in they're pure of heart, okay? So they have pure intentions. They may even have, okay, what I'm getting, what I just heard, what I just heard is a term that we used to use in college. And it was born again virgin because, if you've been single and not had sex for a certain amount of time, you could consider yourself a born again virgin. Alrighty then. Okay. Well, anyway. Good Lord, I must be a born again virgin like what, 5 times over? It was like you had to go a year. If you went a year without sex, then you were considered a born again virgin. I'm extra, 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 extra virginal. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm hearing. So someone, like I said, they may have been going without sex for a while. That you may have literally just been purifying your energy, and that's what this is meaning. It's not meaning you're literally a born again virgin, but you know, you've definitely spent some time working on yourself. This is someone who has, like I said, probably been celibate for quite a while and cleansing out negative and toxic energies that they may have been attached to in the past. Okay, we have thoughtfulness. Thoughtfulness. So this is someone who thinks about other people. They're very thoughtful, considerate, compassionate, etc., etc. Okay. All right, we're getting a lot of positive energy. Is this all in the upright? No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, not really at all, actually. Okay, well, just all right. And I love this spirituality card here because it really does look like this dragon butterfly thing is as uh, has landed on a wand. It looks like a wand with cherry blossoms coming out of it. So this is someone who may be quite gifted. Again, with that bee energy, it's highly likely, very highly likely. Okay, this person could be very, very powerful. This person could be, this, all of this, the positive energy that's on the table could be describing just one person. All right. It could also be describing a whole bunch of people. Again, take it as it resonates for your situation. But we are dealing with someone who has an energy that is very vital to the planet. I'm hearing to the ascension of the planet. So to the ascension of the planet. We have pride in reverse. Okay, so this is someone who, this is the negative version of pride. This is someone who is overly prideful. Okay, this is that pride goeth before the fall kind of energy. All right. So someone did something out of pride, out of ego. I'm hearing they let it get the better of them. We have friendship in the reverse. Okay, so what did I say about this? This enemy masquerading as a friend enemy or energy. Okay, so you could have someone out there who claims to be your friend who is definitely not your friend. Okay, or it just could be like a legit enemy who's makes it known that they don't like you. So, but just because it is friendship in reverse, to me that's like either someone who you were friends with who doesn't isn't your friend anymore, or someone who is pretending to be your friend but they aren't. Okay, this is definitely someone though at one point in time you were friends with this person. Okay. What else do we have today, Spirit? What else do we have? Oopsie doodles. We have endurance in reverse. Okay, so someone doesn't have a whole lot of endurance right now. Look at that. We don't have a lot of endurance right now, but they do have a lot of courage and a lot of bravery. I'm hearing brass balls. Okay. Someone's got a lot of brass balls. Someone's got some, I just heard they've got some brass balls. Someone's got some brass balls. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. They have a lot of courage and a lot of bravery to do, or to, for something or to do something, but they don't have the strength to make it last, or they don't have what it takes to make it last. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say also we have peace in the reverse. So this person, I'm getting that same alien freaking voice that I heard that one time. Oh, actually, I've heard it several times now. I'm hearing that alien scene in what's that movie called? Independence Day, where the alien is taking over the voice box of that scientist, and he's like, "Peace, no peace," like that. So someone isn't at peace about something. Okay, so you have someone who you used to be friends with, who's definitely not a friend anymore. Whether you know it or not is a different story. Who doesn't have any endurance to see something through or to last through something, but they definitely have the balls for something, okay? Brass balls at that. Oh, Lord. We got the color purple here twice, too. It's like purple, it says purple hair streak, and then purple shot copper. That's what it says, purple shot copper, okay? Oh, maybe because it looks like someone literally shot purple bullets at a copper wing. That's pretty cool. But anyways, so someone, again, because it says hair streak, purple hair streak, someone in this energy could have like literally a purple hair streak, okay, in their hair. Or streaks in their hair that are purple. Some sugar honey iced tea. Hold on. Something like that, okay? So the color purple could be significant. The movie, the color purple could be significant. 1 second. Pick up all this crap that fell on the floor. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Love in the reverse. We have gratitude in the upright, but then we have magnificence in the reverse, confidence in the reverse, aspirations in the upright. Okay. So love in the reverse, gratitude in the upright. Magnificence in the reverse, confidence in the reverse, and then aspirations. So this person may not have shown you any love, okay, or may not have well, what in the heck does that mean? They're brave and they're courageous, but they don't have what it takes to make it last. Well, they don't have what it takes to make love last. That's why the love is in reverse. You may have given love to this person at one point in time. And I'm seeing gratitude. Gratitude's in the upright. So maybe this person is grateful for the love that you gave them. Maybe this person wanted to come in and give it another shot or something like that. With magnificence in the reverse, confidence in the reverse. And then this endurance in the reverse. I don't feel like this person is a good match for you, especially if you're embodying this energy up here, because you are so highly spiritually ranked that your energy is literally required, is like vital to the planet. So, I mean, in this person with this magnificence energy in the reverse, this is not someone who holds any weight in the world. This person definitely has aspirations of coming forward, but they don't have the confidence to back it up. So, I don't know. This is very strange energy indeed. And then with the murder energy under there, I don't get it. What the hell is going on here, Spirit? I do not understand. What is happening? Maybe this person is going to come in trying to offer a cup of love, but they don't actually have love. Do you know what I mean? They're going to pretend that they love you and that they're super grateful to have you in their life. Da. But Spirit is saying, no, this person is not as good as they seem. They don't actually have as much confidence as you'd think. But they do have aspirations. That murder energy, though, I really don't like that. That has me concerned. I'm feeling like trickery here. I'm feeling like someone is trying to pull the wool over someone's eyes. I don't like it. I don't like it one freaking bit. Now, because we pulled the Bumblebee and the Spirituality card in the upright, as well as the Truth card and the Dreams card in the upright, I definitely feel like we are dealing with some Chosen One's energy. So I think I'm going to pull the Chosen One's cards and see what we get. Okay, you know what? I want to see these cards underneath here. So we have Friendship, Peace, Endurance. I'm just going to lay these cards out where I can see them all. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Courage. Put this under here. You can see the words. We have Bravery. We have Love in Reverse. Let's see. Peace, no peace. We have Gratitude. But then we have Magnificence and Confidence. I don't know, man. This is really confusing. This is some confusing ass freaking energy here. Hold on. We'll do this, this, and this. We'll do this, like this. We'll do this, like this, like this. This, like this. Okay. There, we got those. And we do this and this like that as well. So we can see all the freaking words. Alrighty then. I'm going to lay all that down like that there. Okay. And then we have, these are all in the upright. So we'll start at the bottom. Courage, bravery, gratitude, and ambition. Okay, we're going to put all our negative energies down here. We have the dolphin, we have the crow, we have the, I'm just going to slide all these. You can kind of see them like that. The crow, the chameleon, the mockingbird, the penguin in the reverse. All right, there. We got all those laid out. Now, I'm going to do the same thing over here just so I can keep an eye on my cards while I'm doing this. Really got to get a better system of laying my cards out, but for now, you're just going to have to put up with me while I figure my shit out, okay? Sorry, guys. What happens when you start following a reader who's still in her learning process, I suppose. Thoughtfulness and beauty. Alrighty then. Then we got ambition, innocence, spirituality, and truth. All right, there we go. Okay, then we have the lion, praying mantis, roadrunner in reverse, the bee, the bear, the squirrel, the skunk, panda, and the snail. Okay, all right, we got it all laid out. Now at least I can keep a visual on what's happening here so I don't forget anything. Ish. All right, that should do her. Okay, yep, that does it. All right. Now we're going to pull from the Chosen Ones deck and see what messages we get here. We have synchronicities. Okay, so pay attention to the synchronicities around you. if you're getting angel numbers like 222, 333, 444, 555, 1111, 1010, 1212, etc., etc., pay attention to those. Okay, pay attention to what you're doing and what you're thinking when you see them. Look up the number, see what it means, and then you might be able to ascertain some messages that are being given to you from either your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, or any and all entities who are here for your highest good, okay? Your spirit team, as it were, I should say. Light worker. Light worker. Okay, perfect. So we have light worker energy here. You know what I feel like I should do? Hold on a second. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all this crippity crap and I'm going to put it down on this side of town. And I'm going to take all the positive crippity crap and I'm going to bring it all on this side. And we can keep track of it. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better, right? Ish, kind of, sort of. Okay. So we have that. We got our snail, we got our bear, our skunk, and our squirrel. Skunk is in reverse, squirrel is in reverse. Bear, bee, roadrunner in reverse. Okay. Okay, so we have light worker and we have synchronicities. We got our pink. We've got our ladybug in reverse. We got our chameleon. Our little pingu. Mockingbird. This is what really has me concerned. This murder energy here. Okay, this is what I'm sort of more freaked out about than anything else. Okay, I would really like to know what in the hell's going on with that. Okay, so is there anything else you'd like to share with us, Spirit, in regards to the energies that are on the table right now? Anything else you'd like to share with us in regards to the energies that are on the table right now, spirits? Anything else? Truth, beauty, thoughtfulness, spirituality. I'm hearing truth is a gift of love. I think that's what I just heard. Truth is a gift of love. Okay. Truth is a gift of love. So that I must be a really fucking loving person then. Got a bit of a problem, actually, I think. I think there's telling people the truth, and then I think there's, telling people the truth in a way that's not hurtful. Something I'm still trying to figure out. We have empath, okay? So empath, so someone here is an empath, okay? They pick up on other people's feelings again with this, with this panda bear energy here. I'm not terribly surprised, okay? Empaths are always people who are traumatized. It's literally someone who spends their life hyper vigilant about the feelings of people around them because of the fact that they are abused. So they're constantly trying to read the people around them, read the energy around them to figure out whether or not they're safe, how they should act, what they should do, what they should say, how they should behave, etc., etc. Okay? And that's why empaths are made. Literally, it's caused by trauma. Okay? So again, it doesn't terribly surprise me that we have the panda bear energy out here. Dookie dookie bookie. Okay. Is there anything else, Spirit? Anything else you'd like to say right now in regards to the energies that are on the table? Is there anything else? So we have spend time alone, hermit mode. Okay, so someone needs to spend some time alone protecting their energy. All right. Maybe you're in hermit mode right now. Okay, this could be something that you're doing right now as we speak. And if so, I feel like that's just confirmation from Spirit saying, excuse me, you're doing the right thing. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You need to protect your energy. Okay? Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? I heard somewhere, and for the life of me, I don't remember where, but I heard somewhere that you have to be single for at least a year before your body will be rid of all the toxic energy from previous relationships. Okay, especially when it comes to soul ties and bonds and other people's karmic energy. Okay, especially when you've had sex in the relationship. Okay, so your name holds power. Ooh, goddess energy on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Your name holds power. I've gotten that message before myself, and I still don't really know what it means. Like, but apparently, I don't know, it does. Don't really, honestly, I don't know what that means or how to interpret that or what to do about it or anything. So, if you guys have a clue, friggin' let me know, because I'd like to know. I really don't. I don't know what that means. But I hear people are talking about you, or your name is on people's tongues. People talk about you a lot. Your name is on people's tongues, okay? I just saw a generational curse breaker in the deck, okay? So you could be someone who's breaking the generational curses in your family. Isn't it funny that the people who are generational curse breakers for their families are often the ones that are treated like the biggest pieces of crap, and yet they're the ones holding down the family line. They're the ones ridding your entire ancestry and your future of all these curses that are being held on your bloodline, and yet you're the one that they treat like crap. Like, I just never ceases to amaze me. We have ancient Egyptian ancestors, and you were born to be a legend. Wow, okay. Well, I feel like that's more confirmation right there. You were born to be a legend. With that energy. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, your presence is vital. You are one of those people who are needed on this planet. Your energy is required for the planet to go on. Don't ask me what fucking accent it is. It's just one that I do every once in a while. I don't think it's any accent in particular, to be honest. So, almost as if to confirm it. Generational curse breaker. Thank you very much, Spirit. Love that confirmation. So yeah, this is definitely someone who is cleaning up their bloodline. I'm hearing Eminem's cleaning out the closet again. Cleaning out my closet. I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. So yeah, this is someone who's, like I said, cleaning up their family line. Is there anything else, Spirit? It says DNA upgrade. Oh my God, what did I just fucking say? Did I not fucking say that it's almost always the generational curse breakers who get treated like crap the most? Evil fucking family members. Well, how in the fuck do you like that? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for that confirmation. I tell you, I swear to God, I never get that card without evil family coming out. It's almost, I don't think it's ever actually happened. It always seems to be that the people who are born into the family to break the generational curses, those are always the ones that get treated like crap. It never ceases to amaze me, because it's like, wow, you're here to heal them and to help them and grow and to break any karmic or karmic curses off their line, and yet you're the one they treat like poopity doodles. Okay, sorry, I'm really trying to stop swearing, and I swear the more I try to stop, the worse it gets. Either that or I end up just saying really weird stuff. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me while I figure it out, okay? Jesus descendants. Ooh, remain calm at this time. We keep getting that card out too all the time. I feel like it's very, very vital that everybody remain in their balanced energy. If you're a light worker right now, don't let anyone upset you. Don't let anyone get to you. Don't let anything get to you. I mean, you're allowed to experience emotion. I'm not saying that, but quickly transmute that energy, okay? The best way to do that is just examine the shit out of it. Examine the shit out of it. Why do I feel this way? Why is this upsetting? Am I in danger in this moment? You know what I mean? Am I um, is this going to kill me at the end of the day? Is this life endangering? Is this vital for my survival? Ask yourself the big questions about what it is that you're going through in the moment. And oftentimes you'll find that, you're really sort of overreacting, okay? And or you're able to pinpoint an issue that maybe you need to work on, or something about yourself that maybe you need to look into. You know what I mean? Like, why am I feeling this way? Why is this even upsetting me? This shouldn't upset me. You know what I mean? What issues do I have around this? And why do you think it's happening? You know what I mean? Oftentimes you'll end up exploring pieces of yourself that you didn't realize, or problems within yourself that you didn't even realize that you had. Okay? And because you're thinking about it, because you're um, examining it, it tends to take the sting out of the emotion. Okay? So it ends up being, because you're examining it using logic, you're literally taking all the blood, you're draining the blood out of the amygdala center of your brain, which is that muscle in the brain that produces all these stress hormones, and you're forcing that blood because you're thinking, you're using logic, you're examining what's going on, you're forcing it into your frontal lobe, which is um, the logic center of the brain. Okay, so you're literally forcing yourself to stop producing those negative emotions and forcing all the blood into, again, the logic center of your brain, which is your frontal lobe. Okay, and again, it just takes the sting out of the emotion. Okay, and oftentimes, especially if you find yourself getting emotional a lot, it's because you're addicted to those emotions. Your body, I mean, most of the problems in life, as far as our mental health is concerned, especially, okay, can be attributed to addiction. Okay, because you become addicted to your own emotions. All right, because your amygdala, it's that muscle in your brain that produces all those stress hormones, okay, and all those chemicals in your body that, you know, tell you that you're in danger, or this or that or the other, right? These are the bad chemicals, the ones that make you upset, ones that make you anxious, the ones that make you, um, angry, etc., etc. Okay? Every single time you experience that emotion, your body releases those chemicals. Then all the receptors on the cells of your body, they accept those chemicals. The more you do it, the more receptors those cells build to accept them. And after a while, you become so addicted to those emotions, you start to lose receptors for things like nutrition, for vitamins. You lose dopamine receptors. You lose receptors for all the good chemicals, serotonin, etc., right? And that's how you can end up in a depressed state. That's how you can end up in a state where you're constantly in a bad mood, constantly upset, constantly mad, constantly just in a negative emotional space. Okay, and the only way to deal with that is to break it like you would any other addiction. All right, and it literally is an addiction, and that's exactly what it is. And the treatment modalities around dealing with trauma and depression and a lot of mental health issues really do need to change, because I don't feel like there's enough practitioners out there talking about this and teaching this to their clients. And I swear, if they teach it to their clients would be um, so much more knowledgeable about it. And because you're knowledgeable about it, you can see, oh, you know what, you're right. Because I was in a great mood. I was having a great couple of days. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my brain just started thinking about my ex. And all of a sudden I was sad, because your body is seeking its fix. Your body's like, okay, we've been happy for a couple of days. I haven't gotten my fix. I better send some bad thoughts to to my brain so that it will elicit negative emotion, because I need my fix, right? And so that's why I really feel like trauma needs to be dealt with more in the aspect of breaking an addiction. So, and the best way to do that is to literally distract yourself. So every single time you start having a negative thought, every time you start ruminating over something from the past, okay, or thinking about a traumatic situation, um, distract yourself, do something, and it doesn't have to be anything major, okay? Sometimes just saying stop in your head, stop, nope, and then immediately force yourself to think about something else, even if you're just singing a tune in your head, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, whatever you have to do to get yourself to stop thinking that negative thought, okay? You can, go and put on some kick-ass music. And when I say kick-ass music, I mean kick-ass bitch music, like positive mood, like nothing moody, okay? Don't be listening to sad shit that's going to make you, think about the past. Don't be listening to angry music either, okay? I'm going to kill him and I'm going to kick him and I'm going to do this. No, you don't need to be listening to angry music either. What you need to be listening to is, I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to work harder. Like that kind of shit, okay? We're talking about kick-ass bitch music, kick-ass music that makes you motivated, that makes you feel stronger, makes you feel happier, that makes you feel empowered. That's the kind of shit you want to be listening to. Okay, maybe you want to put on some comedies, watch something that makes you laugh, makes you giggle for a little while. Okay, maybe you want to put on I don't fucking know, maybe pull out some pictures of some old memories that you have that make you super happy to look at. Okay, put like light some candles that have scents that you really really enjoy smelling. Okay, if you don't have a problem with food being one of your addictions, pull out a piece of chocolate, stick it in your mouth. It's like, okay, it's distracting your brain, it's making you focus on something else. Okay, you can even just say positive mantras in your head, and it doesn't have to be anything corny like, I love myself, I am wonderful, I feel great. Because to me, when I was going through this process, to me it just seemed corny and I just couldn't do it. Okay, I had very bad self-esteem problems for a very long time, so telling myself I love you, you're great, to me was just, that was, it was just so corny and so cheesy, and I just couldn't do it with a straight face or even halfway believe it. So I would do things like, I would say positive mantras, but it would be things like goals for the future. So money works for me. Money is attracted to me. Money flows to me easily. I would do things like, I am thinner and thinner every day. I am thinner and thinner every day. I am thinner and thinner every day. If I was on a diet, for instance, like stuff like that. Okay. And again, even if you can't think of a damn thing in the moment, just start singing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and just keep fucking doing it until those thoughts go away. And force yourself to think about something else. And it's going to be very uncomfortable at first. You're not going to like it, and you're not going to catch yourself every time. But every time you catch yourself having negative thoughts, force yourself to stop. Force yourself to stop. It's easy as just saying stop. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm breaking the addiction. Fuck you, I'm breaking the addiction. You know what I mean? And stop. And then replace that with something, anything, I don't care what it is, replace it with something positive, as long as it's something positive, and it doesn't have to be cheesy positive, just positive. Okay, or even just goal setting, anything. Okay, as long as it's not negative and doesn't elicit more of the amygdala born chemicals in your brain. Okay, and that's the other thing is too, is people don't talk about this often enough when they're treating trauma, is that your brain doesn't understand the difference between thinking about a thing and experiencing a thing. So every time you think about whatever trauma that you have, you're literally re-traumatizing your brain. You're reinforcing that in your brain. You're going, oh, I'm experiencing it again. And now I'm experiencing it again because I'm thinking about it again, and I'm thinking about it again. So now I'm going to experience it again. And you just keep going through it over and over and over. And then it gets worse and worse and worse, and you can't understand why. You're like, look, I have talked to the therapist about this for years. I have talked and talked and talked and talked. Why does it still bother me? Because you're fucking going through it over and over and over again. You're re-traumatizing your brain every fucking time you talk about it. Every time you think about it, you're literally reliving. Your brain does not understand the difference between talking and thinking about a thing and experiencing that thing. So stop. You know what I mean? If you want to get it off your chest one time, do it. Get it off your chest that one time and then stop talking about it. Stop bringing it up. Stop thinking about it as much as you can. And just start breaking that addiction. You need to start breaking that addiction because that's exactly what it is. It is literally an addiction. Okay? And I don't know how else to say this other than that. And when I learned that, that is when the mindfulness for me started to work. That's when I started to go, oh, for fuck's sake, seriously? That's the key. The whole time this has just been an addiction. And so I started taking it more seriously. And I'm telling you right now, it works. This is part of mindfulness. Okay, this is what I learned. And I was taught mindfulness by the woman who created it. Luckily for me, where I lived at the time, we had the best mental health facilities in North America. And the woman who invented mindfulness is the one who taught me my course, and I took it twice just to be sure I got it. I actually went to take it a third time, but it was a different teacher, and this teacher had no idea what she was talking about. It ticked me off, and I stopped taking it because I thought I'm just going to end up teaching the class and getting pissed off. Because some people, they just don't get what mindfulness is, and it's like you have to explain. First, you have to explain to people that it's an addiction. Then you have to explain to people the brain doesn't understand the difference between thinking about a trauma and going through the trauma. Okay, because if you don't explain that first and then teach the mindfulness afterwards, then they're not going to understand why the fuck the mindfulness is even important in the first place, because it just feels like meditation, but it's not. It's focused attention. It's forcing all the blood out of your amygdala and into your frontal cortex. And if you do it often enough, you can actually shrink the amygdala so that you're not releasing as many of those chemicals. And you literally can cure mental illness if you do it often enough. If you can get yourself up to 20 minutes of mindfulness a day, which doesn't sound hard, it is fucking hard. Okay, it took me a year to get to 5 fucking minutes. And I still struggle. Okay, it's not easy. Okay, mindfulness is focused attention. It's not closing your mind and turning everything off and focusing on, like, a flame flickering or something like that. It's focused attention. Okay, so yes, you're focusing, but you're also paying attention to something. Writing with scripts, like, writing, oh my God, not printing, the opposite of printing, writing. For some reason, I can't think of what it's called. But writing in script is actually a form of mindfulness, because for some reason printing doesn't elicit the same response in the brain as writing does. And so when you write, it forces all the blood into your frontal cortex. It engages the frontal cortex. You need your frontal cortex in order to write script. Okay, so a great way to practice mindfulness is to write, literally, as long as you're writing in script and not printing. Okay, another way to force mindfulness, or to force the blood into your frontal cortex, is to to do things backwards, counting backwards. You know what I mean? Like, if you there's a technique that we had called the 555, and it was counting 5 things for each of the senses, um, 5 times backwards. Okay, so it was a mindfulness technique if you're experiencing trauma. So say you're having a panic attack and you're out in public, and there's nothing that you can really, you can't go and turn on the TV, you can't go to another room but you need something to calm yourself down. And this is what we do. You name 5 things for each of the 5 sentences, counting backwards for 5. Okay, so you would go five smells, 5 tastes, 5 sounds, 5 touches, 5, and you just touch your thigh. I can feel my thigh. 5, I can feel this desk. It is hard, it is smooth. 4, 3, I can feel my, and you counting backwards and doing that backwards, it focuses all the blood in there. It sends all the blood, sorry, to your frontal cortex. It forces you to go to the logical center of your brain instead of that amygdala center of your brain, and causes causes you to calm down. It literally forces you to calm down. And you might have to do it a couple of times, but you will get there. You will calm yourself down. You will get out of that panic attack. You will let go of that rage. Whatever it is that you're experiencing, that emotional upheaval you're going through, it will end if you practice this technique. Okay? So there's all kinds of things that you can do to increase, to sort of decrease your reliance on these negative chemicals, and most of them are achieved through mindfulness and through this work of letting go of the trauma. Okay, and it's literally, like I said, it's breaking an addiction. You have to distract yourself, and you have to focus your attention on something else. Okay, and focused attention is not easy because you're going to find yourself wandering. You know what I mean? You're going to be like, five, I am touching this book. It is cold. It is smooth. Hey, look at that dog over there. Oh my God, look at that. And then you have to bring yourself back. Nope, I'm focusing on my 555. And then you keep going back, and you just bring yourself, every time you notice yourself, your mind wandering from what you're doing, just bring yourself back. And if you can get yourself to 20 minutes of focused attention without getting distracted, you do that for 90 days, that 20 minutes for 90 days, you will shrink your amygdala and cure your emotional issues. Okay? Anyways, I've gone on for a spiel for a while now. I'm sorry. I'm going to move on. I just feel like it's extremely important that people heal themselves. It's one of the most important things that you can do, especially if you are a light worker. Okay, it is incredibly important work that we heal ourselves. Incredibly important. I would say it's vital to being a light worker. Okay, because you cannot carry the light if you still have a whole bunch of junk in your closet. You know what I mean? You've got to fucking get rid of that junk. You've got to heal yourself, because you need to, your presence is needed on this planet, and your presence is not going to be all the way felt, and your energy isn't going to be at its best if you aren't, if you're still carrying around a whole bunch of negativity from your past. You have to heal. And like I said, the best way to do it is to break it like you would any other addiction, through distraction. Through distraction. It's all about keeping yourself distracted. Okay, replacing that addiction with something else and focusing your attention on that. Okay. And for me, like I said, there's all kinds of techniques. You can use a happy box. Happy box is just full of, things that engage the five senses. You put your favorite scented candle in there, put some pieces of chocolate in there, put on a CD with your favorite, empowering music or whatever. The only card in the deck, we have the Tower. Resisting change, averting disaster, avoiding tragedy, delaying the inevitable. Delaying the inevitable. Okay, so someone is trying to avoid changing. And they're trying to avoid changing because they're trying to avoid some sort of disaster, or they're trying to avoid changing and also trying to avoid some sort of disaster, but I don't think that's going to work. Okay. We have delayed news, patience needed. One who is calculating and unconcerned about the feelings of others. Wow, okay, so we have the Page of Swords, and then right after that, what do we have? We have the Ace of Cups. New beginnings, new relationships, new romance, new love. Okay, so what did I say about someone coming in with this offering of love? We have love in the reverse here. This person doesn't actually love you. This person is calculating. They don't care about your feelings. This person doesn't want to change. Okay, they may say they have, but they certainly have not. They feel like if they come in, okay, I feel like if they come in, they feel like, sorry, if they come in and get you to engage in a relationship with them, they feel like that is going to help them to avoid this Tower. They feel like your energy will protect them from this Tower energy. And that's actually not the case. All that'll end up happening is you'll start experiencing the Tower with them. Folding on your beliefs, giving up, admitting defeat. This is that same energy, and I've told you this before. This card for me, this is all about someone who sold their soul, okay? So this is demonic ass energy here. This is someone who's very, very negative. And with that crow energy, that murder energy, that doesn't surprise me in the least. I feel like someone really wants to fucking unalive someone in this energy. And it's getting ridiculous. Like, I'm so sick and tired of picking up on this energy. Like, seriously, I'm at the point of going, why don't you just fucking do it already and get it the fuck over with? We all know you're going to fail. Like, it's just fucking ridiculous. So someone we were with in your past who's all butthurt for some reason wants to come in and offer you some sort of cup of fucking love. They don't mean it. They're full of shit. They actually just want to hurt you for some reason because they're fucking scary and weird. And it's not going to work. This person has sold their fucking soul. And all that's really happening is they're just delaying the inevitable. They're not even delaying it really at this point in time anymore. Because this has been going on for so long, I feel like they're out of time. They're trying to, I feel like, okay, that's what I heard. They're trying to delay the inevitable. We have escaping ruin, pulling yourself together, learning from past hardships, fears. Learning from past hardships and fears. Okay, so you managed to escape this energy somehow. Somehow or another, you got away from these people or this person. And I mean, we could be dealing with more than one person. We did get a lot of fucking energy out here, okay? And again, I could be talking to more than one person, obviously. This is a collective reading, so take it as it resonates for your situations, okay, guys? But someone out here, like I said, some arsehole from your past is coming in, trying to offer you some sort of couple love, saying, I've changed. But they haven't changed at all. Okay, they're literally just coming in, pretending that they have, because they're trying to avert disaster, because they feel like if they hook up with you, then they'll be able to avoid this fucking karma. Yeah, this person is coming in quickly too. Quick decisions, ambition, generosity, negotiators, debaters, those who love a challenge. Okay, so you have someone coming in quickly. Okay, then it's interesting because we literally, it says escaping ruin, pulling yourself together. Then we have this knight coming in. Okay, they're coming in really, really quickly with like a whole lot of passion. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, come on, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Take me back, baby. I love you. I love you, baby. I love you. Okay. And then again, right after that, we have escape, freedom, release, finding solutions, options, taking control. So, God. So one of two things is happening here. Either this person is coming in and you're going to say no, and then again you're going to escape ruin. You're going to escape this fucking negative ass trap that they're trying to set, or you literally have a knight in shining armor coming in to 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 protect you, to take you away from this energy, to free you of this. Okay, so one of two things could be happening. Either you have a protector coming in to help you to escape this murder attempt, I guess we can call it, or this person is coming in pretending to ride a fucking horse, pretending to be this knight in shining armor, just for you to look at them and go, no, but thanks for coming out. And then once again, you're escaping their trap. Okay, so this is ridiculous. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really getting sick and tired of picking up on this person. I don't know who the hell this person is or these people, but seriously, it's getting so fucking old. It's like, just come in and try already so we can turn you down and move on with our fucking lives. And I just swore. Oh, jeez. So much for stopping. Anyway, it just, like, I don't know. It just, I'm so over it. I don't know about you guys, but I am so over this crap. Like, really, really over it. Lord Almighty. Lord almighty, mighty, mighty. Okay, look at, we have, ooh, light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, recovering, improving, letting go of negativity and stress. Again, with this, in the reverse, it's all about anxiety. It's all about curses and rock bottom and all this horrible energy. And then we have it flipped over. So again, it's like you escaped all of these fucking swords in your back. Like, look at all the swords. Okay? We have the 8 of swords, we have the 10 of swords, we have the 9 of swords. All I'm seeing is jail cell bars. I really feel like someone in this energy is going to end up going to jail. And I've picked up on that before too, so I wouldn't be terribly surprised. And then we have friendship, reunion, celebrations, parties, socializing, gatherings, indulgence, festivals, happy graduation, baby shower. You may have passed a test. Spirit may have put you through a test, or maybe this is the test, okay? Seeing whether or not you know that you're better than this person, that you don't need to, not better than this person, but you deserve better than a relationship with this person, okay? This person um, isn't compatible with you right now, okay? We just got the Knight of Cups, romantic proposals, offers, and invitations. And then we have hastiness, speed, movement, progress, action, rushing. Okay. So someone here actually is getting a proposal, and it is actually from a knight in shining armor. But this is not that past energy, and this is coming in quickly. Maybe that's why this person wants to come in. Okay. So you may actually legit have someone coming in offering a true cup of love, and then someone from your past is coming in offering you this cup of love as well. Like I said, if it's in your past, leave it where it belongs. It's there for a reason. And this may be the actual test that you're going through. This might actually be the test. God's going to go, okay, I'm going to send 2 people your way. Which one are you going to take? Are you going to take the high frequency road, or are you going to take the low frequency road? Have you learned your lessons? Have you figured it out yet? Or are you going to, go back to what's comfortable? You know what I mean? Are you going to depreciate your value by going back to a karmic? Or have you learned your lesson yet? Like, that's what I feel like we're getting to at this point in time, okay? So remember to ask Spirit, help open my eyes to the truth of the situation, help me to discern who is for me and who isn't. Again, this doesn't necessarily have to be someone from your past, but I feel like it is, okay? This could just be whoever these malicious ass people are sending someone in to fool you, okay? So if that's the case, again, please, please, please keep your wits about you, all right? And now we have the Queen of Swords, okay, with the Temperance energy. So we have thoughts dominate feelings, perceptiveness, keen insight, judgment, right decisions. Now is the time to stand up for yourself and be clear about your wants and needs. One who has suffered loss and hardship, an intelligent, witty, analytical woman. And then we have Earth Angel energy, okay? The Temperance energy. We have an angel who walks among us, okay? Again, when I say Earth Angel, I use that as a term of endearment to refer to people who are light workers. Although I do believe it is possible for an angel to reincarnate on the planet and for someone to literally be an incarnated angel. That's not exactly what I mean every time I say it, okay? Although it is possible. I believe it's possible. Some people don't. I do, okay? But you're in a very balanced energy right now, okay? You're very balanced. You're feeling very calm. You're feeling an inner calm. You could be in a very healthy mental state right now. You have gone through some definite healing, okay? And with that panda energy back there, that's really hard to heal from. So if you have healed from that kind of abuse, I'm really proud of you. You really should be very proud of yourself. Give yourself some pats on the back. Hey, take some time out to literally just appreciate the work that you've done, and take note of how far you've come, because that is not easy to heal from. It's really not. So if you've managed to do it, congratulations. You are one badass mofo. Um, and you're strong as shit. Strong as shit. I'm hearing she's a brick house. So yeah, no straw houses over here. Okay, we got brick houses. We got bricks over here. Okay, so no big bad wolf's gonna come and blow your shit down. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. Mystery, intuition, inner knowing, self-trust, spiritual insight, emotional stability. All the things that we were just talking about. Wisdom, knowledge, things yet to be revealed. So some secrets might end up coming out. You might end up finding out something. That might be what that dream energy was about that we picked up on earlier, okay? Spirit might be revealing something to you in your dreams, okay? Ooh, okay. So I just pulled the Four of Swords. Now, if you know me at all, if you've watched my readings at all, you already know what this means. But the Four of Swords in my deck, for me, it means death, because look at that. Doesn't that look like a fucking sarcophagus right there? Doesn't that look like a coffin? The sarcophagus on top, with a sarcophagus on top, okay? And then these three freaking swords are hanging like they're gonna stab this person. Okay, this to me, this is, and it's interesting too, because it literally says rest and peace in the card. It literally says rest and peace. And for me, that's like rest in peace. Someone is going to pass away or could pass away in this energy. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I need to breathe. I'm talking too much. It also says hospitalization, okay? So someone in this energy might end up in the hospital, okay? Someone is going through like mental overload right now, okay? We have fear, anxiety, stress, feeling overwhelmed, mental overload, needing solitude and relaxation. Sanctuary, rest and peace, or rest in peace, okay? Hospitalization. So this is someone who is, they're going through a lot right now mentally, okay? This is not someone who is mentally balanced, okay? This person is going through struggles, okay? We have the fucking Four of Pentacles. This is all about holding on to things, okay? Holding on to possessions, holding on to grudges, holding on to issues, etc., okay? Then we have this insurmountable odds card, okay? So this is the Ten of Wands in reverse, insurmountable odds, flogging a dead horse, duty bound, resigned to fate. Then we have the choices card, okay? The Two of fucking Swords, okay? And this is all about fucking decisions, indecision, delays, postponements, seeing the truth, lies being exposed. So someone's lies are being exposed. And remember what I said about that High Priestess at the bottom of the deck energy, okay? Truth being exposed. So something is going to come out, okay? You might even get told in your dreams what this truth is all about, okay? We have the Two of Pentacles as well, which is all about lacking balance, okay? Lacking balance, which is interesting because the Temperance is all about actually having balance, okay? Then we have this King of Pentacles and this Page of Pentacles. Now the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles came out kind of wonky. So for me, when they turn out sideways like that, especially when it's in the context of all this other negative energy, I feel like they're negative, but they're wanting to appear positive. Okay. So this is that um, enemy masquerading as a friend. Okay. This is that person who's going to come in pretending to be a King of Pentacles. Okay. Pretending to be grounded and successful, and oh, I've got my shit together, and I've changed, and I'm doing so much better, and I'm this and I'm that and the other. Meanwhile, they're a very materialistic person, okay? They've mismanaged their money, and they're like, all they really care about, like I said, superficial energy. This is that fucking um the oh gosh, the what the hell? The bird with the feathers. What the frig is it called again? This one. This is this energy. Why can I not think of the name of her right now? Anyways, yeah, so this is someone who puts a lot of stake in very shallow Um, this is someone who puts a lot of stake in looks and appearances and how things look and how things appear. Okay. This is someone who has very shallow morals. Okay. Oopsie, sorry. Hold on a second. And then right behind that, we had the Page of Pentacles. This is bad news in earthly matters, money problems, ignorance. Someone who does not appreciate you. Again, this is that energy of someone who's trying to appear like they're in the upright energy. They are definitely not in the upright energy, okay? Definitely not at all. So remember to use your discernment and really, really think about, any decisions that you make as far as inviting people into your life. Protect your energy, protect yourself from these negative people, okay? Because you don't know who people really are at the end of the day. You really need to, like I said, use your discernment and talk to God, because God will give you the signs that you need, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Good luck. Oh, look at that. And then we have the World. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune and the fucking World. Oh, wow. And then right behind that, we have acting out and family miserable. Unhappy families. Okay, so you have good luck, destiny. You have good luck on your side. Okay, again, we also got that over here. Okay, luck is in the upright for you. So you have good luck, you have success, you have achievement. You may be traveling. Okay, you are going to have a career, a satisfying career. You're going to be very abundant, and you're going to have a lot of good fortune in your life. And this this is causing this evil family member, or these evil family members, take it as it resonates, to act out. They're pissed off. They're pissed off and they're unhappy. Why? Because Spirit is being generous with you. Because you're abundant. Because you walk in abundant energy. And they are definitely not walking in abundant energy right now. Nice, nice, nice. And then right behind that, we have again with the choices card, okay? And we have this refusing to compromise and give in. Stubborn, rigid, obstinate. These people have insisted on making the wrong choices. Right behind that, the fucking devil. Right behind that, the devil and the magician together. Ooh, this is some evil ass practitioner energy, and that makes sense because we have a lot of fucking wands out here, and all of the wands are in the reverse. Very interesting indeed. Look at that. We have choices, refusing to make the right choice because they're in devil energy and they're doing some dark practitioner bullshit right now. Right behind that, we have the lovers. So there's that trying to trick you. And then returning travels. Oh my God, right behind that, returning travels. This is that return to sender energy. So their magic is going back to them. Damn. Okay. So someone here has some murderous ass family who's just fucking bunch of dicks. I don't know what in the hell. I mean, really, what's the excuse for this? Really, what is the fucking excuse for this bullshit? I don't feel like there's a good enough excuse for any of this, to be quite frank. Okay? I think from previous experience and previous readings, we probably know it has to do with money. Again, because, success is yours, abundance is yours, fucking happiness, achievement, recognition, all of that is yours. And then this return to sender energy with this dark practitioner energy, couple that with all of these fucking swords in the reverse. These people are in for it and they know it. Okay. And I think that they know that you're an earth angel, and I think that they know that they fucked around with the wrong one. Maybe that's why they're sending this other person in, because maybe you're on to your family. Maybe you figured them out. Maybe you've read them or seen through them, and maybe they're hoping, oh, well, maybe if we send this guy in, he can do the work for us. You know what I mean? So they might be sending in some sort of a hitman to take you out. Okay. Again, remain calm at this time. It's not going to happen. They're not going to be successful. You are going to be just fine, okay? You have nothing to worry about. Okay, Spirit. just let me see. Can we get some energy on just a couple quick answers as to why this family is doing that? Because yes, we can assume we know. I would like to see it come out in the cards just so we can have some confirmation. Why is this family and this R7X coming in to try and unalive this chosen one? This earth angel, this light worker, this starseed, whatever you want to call them, okay? Why is someone coming in to try and unalive this person? Lordy, lordy. Good lordy, lordy. Some people just be cray cray, I tell you what. Some people just be crazy for no darn reason. I recently had someone commenting on my videos, and I didn't really understand his comments because they were number one, his comments were always like run-on sentences. There was zero punctuation. That shit bugs me. I don't know how to read it. Anyways, and then number two, when I tried to get any kind of clarification, he would answer with another question that had nothing to do with like answering the question that I asked. And then, so I went on his page and I thought, okay, I'm not really getting any clarification here. I'm going to go on his page and watch a couple of his videos. And he actually says in one of his videos that he tries to mitigate his karma by attacking earth angels with spell work. And I thought, okay, what? How do you even come to that kind of conclusion with any kind of logic? Like, what are you thinking? And at that point in time, I was just like, okay, I can't even take this seriously because I kind of feel sorry for the person because I feel like they've got some sort of mental illness. Like they have to, because that just does not make any sense. Like, whatsoever. And when they talked, it was very just, very disjointed. And I thought, okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother trying to argue or even try to have any kind of, you know, um, debate with this person, because there's no point in discussing anything with someone who doesn't have the capacity to think logically. So if like that's why I said if I feel like someone has mental illness, I'm just going to block you from the page because I just don't think it's healthy for you to be on tarot if you don't have your wits about you, okay? If you're not in a good spot in your life, really, you shouldn't be watching. At this point in time, you should be focusing on healing yourself, okay? And then, once you're in a at least semi-good mental state, then you can start watching, all right? But until then, you really need to go somewhere and heal. Attacking other people, especially with spell work of any kind, that's never going to bring you good karma. Ever. It's not going to mitigate your karma either. That's for damn sure. Lord almighty. Okay, we have fraud. So these people are doing it because you don't lust for them, because you're not in a lustful energy, and because they're trying to fraud you somehow. They're trying to commit fraud of some kind. Okay? We have tiptoeing on the bottom of the deck, avoiding getting caught, or trying to avoid getting caught. Then we have man-made disaster and the hidden. Okay, yeah, so these people are trying to unalive you because they're trying to commit fraud of some kind, and because you're not in a lustful energy, and they want you to be, or something. So I feel like this is family and ex energy case. So the ex is mad because you don't want to have sex with them, and your family's mad because they want to fucking commit fraud of some kind, and you're in the way. You being alive is in the way of them committing this fraud or being successful at committing some kind of fraud, okay? Is there anything else you wanted to say before I go into the ABCs 1, 2, 3s here, Spirit? Anything else? Good Lord, this deck is hard to shuffle. have mail. Okay. Well, thanks for that. Super hopeful. I'm teasing. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else you wanted to say? Oh, oh, oh. Where did that go? Oh, hold on a second. I think that was the power supply card. Let me just check here. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay. So someone in this energy is mad that they can't use you as a power supply anymore. Okay. And interesting that it's only showing the one eye when it's showing this masculine energy. Okay. And then it's kind of got like, it's almost like his eye is surrounded by a triangle. So we might be dealing with like someone who's, you know, in the Illuminati or the Freemasons or, you know, Skull and Bones, some sort of fucking weird ass society like that. Okay. These people might be trying to energy siphon off of you. Okay. We have detective, snooping, digging for dirt and accusations. Okay, so these people might actually be spying on you. Okay, trying to, again, dig for dirt. They may be trying to accuse you of shit. Okay, maybe that's why the innocence card came out on your side. Okay, so this innocence card is basically just declaring that whatever it is that they're trying to accuse you of, you're actually innocent of. And then we have obsession, physical attraction, sexual appeal. And then we have wine and dine courtship in reverse. Okay. So yeah, this is that X energy of someone. You walked away from someone, you stopped, you know, entertaining someone, and they're pissed off. Okay. This X has become extremely obsessive over you. Okay. They really want to have sex with you really, really bad. Okay, and they're mad that you're not in this lustful energy. Your family is trying to participate in some sort of fraud they need you gone for. Okay, and for some reason they're snooping around trying to find dirt to throw on your name because apparently that's gonna help somehow. Fuck's sakes. Is there anything else we need to know, Spirit? Anything else? What is this fraud all about, Spirit? Can you tell us about this fraud? Oh, frig, I just had a card go flying again. 1 second. He's gonna make me do freaking gymnastics here. Motherfucker. Oh, God. Good Lord. Oh, God. What did I just fucking say? What did I just fucking say? Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. And look at the bottom of the deck, we have imprisonment. And what did I say earlier? These people are someone's gonna end up going to prison in this energy. Right behind the imprisonment card, we had the gift card. So someone's going to prison over a gift. Some sort of gift, okay? Maybe they're going to have to give a gift back. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you were left a gift. Maybe this is like an inheritance kind of thing. Maybe someone left you a gift, or maybe you're going to be getting a gift. Maybe Spirit is going to be giving you a gift. We have debt, okay? Something about debt is significant, okay? Lord Almighty. We have harmony, balance, again, balance and peace. It's the third time this card has come out, or this energy has come out. So you're very, very balanced right now. I feel like this is what's really, really helping you. It's interesting. At the top of the deck, we have third-party karmic. In the bottom of the deck, we have sneaky link. Wow. Okay, so someone's sneaky link, or someone who put you in a third-party situation. Okay, they might be working with that third party. Okay, so whoever they were screwing around with behind your back, that person may also be working, okay, to do this to you for some reason. Is there anything else you'd like to say on this, Spirit? Anything else? Chained. Chained. Unhealthy attachment and weighed down. This person is bound to this energy. They're bound to this person somehow. Maybe they're stuck with this third party, this person that they had you in a third party with. Maybe that's the reason why they're so pissy right now. I'm hearing you warned them. Wow, you warned them? Oh, all right. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm so surprised. I actually warned my ex. Just saying right now, in a year from now, you're gonna feel really trapped. But, don't listen to me. You don't have to. Just saying, they are one of your worst enemies. You just don't realize it. Of course, nobody listens, do they? We have chemistry, intense passion. Things are heating up. Fuego! So again, you might be meeting someone new, or maybe this is what they're hoping for you. Maybe they're going to try and come in with some sort of intense, passionate plea. You know what I mean? Or maybe that was the energy you had with this person at the beginning, before you walked away, before they, showed their true colors, as it were. Drugs and poison. So yeah, you might want to watch your food and drinks, okay? Someone's going to try and take you out, and that might be their method of doing so. I just saw crime of passion in the reverse, so yeah, this is definitely not a crime of passion. This is a calculated thing that they're doing on purpose because, well, number one, because they're butthurt, and number two, because of this money. Their family is involved and something to do with this cult. We have abuse, neglect, and we have spilling the beans. Wow. Untrustworthy, revealing secrets, cats out of the bag. So someone who's coming in is very, very untrustworthy, okay? Maybe they're going to try and get you to disclose, some of your skeletons in your closet to them so that they can, maybe this is part of that whole dirt digging energy, okay? We have inside. So something on the inside, someone on the inside has participated in this somehow, okay? So they might have someone like, a cop working for them, or someone who works in some sort of, I don't know, legal field or a bank or some shit. I don't know. But they have someone on the inside, quote unquote, working with them in this cult. And I mean, if this is, the Illuminati or the Masons or whatever the fuck it is, that's not entirely surprising, okay? We have trouble, and then we have quick getaway, the runner escaping. So someone's going to try and run, okay? They might try to, go into the woods and hide for a little while. I don't know. Take it as it resonates for you guys, okay? Regret. Interesting, regret. Wait a minute, I pulled it like that, didn't I? So regret means that's in reverse. These people don't regret what they've done. Wow. That's awful. Jerks. But you're in luck. Again, we've had this. How many times now have we had the good luck come out? This would be the third time. The third time we've had good luck coming out. But luck is on your side. Spirit is watching out for you. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, man. I don't think you have anything to really worry about. Okay? These people are going to prison. They are going to get caught for what they've done. They are going to someone in this energy might actually end up passing away. Okay? So we've already got the outcome of this situation. You're getting your gifts, okay? Whatever abundance that you have that's due to you, that was taken from you, is coming back in. You're going to be successful in your relationships. You're going to have an abundant, beautiful, wonderful life, okay? This family and this ex and this third party people, okay? These people are going to, if they're not now, they're going to end up in regret because they're going to jail. Someone's going to pass away, and all of this spell work is going back. So, we have all the information we really need at this point in time, do we not? Okay, so just again, watch your drinks, watch your food. Don't be trusting people, okay? Really, really use your discernment. Talk to God before you make any major decisions about inviting people back into your life. And now we're going to get into the ABCs and 1, 2, 3. So let me just pull out all the numbers here. We have the number 1, the number 15, the number 6, the number 16. Let's see, what do we got? Actually didn't see a whole lot of major arcana here. 10, the number 10. I know the world is here, so we have that coming out. 21. There we go. What the hell is this called? Bugging me now. I can't remember what it's called. Fucking perimenopause is hitting me hard, man. Good lord. Peacock. Fucking peacock. God. Peacock! Damn, that was bugging me. Oh, Lord Almighty, I swear my brain, it just hurts some days. And the number 14. Okay, that's the other number. I knew we had another one in there somewhere. I don't think there's any more here. No, there's not. Okie dokie. Okay, let's move all this over here. All right. So we have the number 14, the number 21, the number 10, the number 16, the number 6, the number 1, and the number 15. So you know what? I'm actually going to leave out the 6 and the 15. Here we go. Okay, so you could be born in, actually I'm going to bring this out too because this is also a month. Okay, so someone could be born on the 21st, the 14th, the 15th, or the 16th of a month. Someone could be born in October, June, or January. Someone could be born on the 1st, 6th, or 10th of a month as well. Someone could also be born on the, oh, we already have 16, so never mind. All right, let's get in the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. And we'll get the heavy G double hockey sticks out of here because we're already on almost 2 hours. Holy shit, I really have been talking forever. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, we're going. I just got something in my eye. Sorry. 2 things at once. There we go. We got her. Okay, we have Q, 5N. We have B, X, T, P, J. We have the number 3. So the number, someone could be born in the month of March. Someone could be born in the month of May. Someone could be born on the 13th of a month as well. We have the number 12 or 23. Someone could be born on the 23rd of a month, the 25th of a month, or be born in the month of December. We have the number 9. Someone could be born on the 9th of a month. Someone could be born in September. Someone could be born on the 19th of a month. GEN, V, S. Someone could be born in the month of August or on the 18th of a month. TA. We have R, another R, U, I, the number 6. Someone could be born on, we already have that, so never mind. Okay, a couple more letters. I'm trying to like take them out little bits at a time, so I'm not pulling out big chunks. So we're not getting out like the same numbers that letters we had before. Do you know what I mean? I feel like maybe it'll come out more randomized this way. I don't know. Am I being weird? Maybe I'm being weird. I don't know. Okay, the letter C, the letter K, the letter W, Y, T, another T. We have a 0. Okay. A letter I. And I think one more should do it. Oh, shit. Dropped it on the floor. Let me put that back. Hold on a second. Letter D. Okay. Looky dooky pokey. So, someone could be born on the, so we have January, February, March, May, June, September, October, and December. Okay. We have someone could be born on the 21st, 23rd, 26th, 25th, 29th, 28th. Someone could be born on the 31st. The 31st of a month. Someone could be born on the 21st, 14th, 15th, or 16th of a month as well. Okay. I guess I said those already, but anyway. So take those numbers as they resonate. Someone could be born, we have the 80s, the 60s, and the 50s here. Okay. So someone could be born in 89, 85, 86, 83, 82, or 81. Someone could be born in 98, 95, 96, 93, 92, 91. Someone could be born in 56, 59, 58, 53, 52, or 51. Okay? Someone in this energy could be, we have 20s, 30s, 50s, 60s, and 80s. Okay? So we have 21, 23, 26, 25, 29, and 28. We have 31, 32, 36, 35, 39, or 38. We have 85, 86, 89, 83, 82, 81. We have 65, 69, 68, 63, 62, 61, or these ages could be significant. Someone, I guess, could be 12, 13, 16, 15, 19, or 18, 14, or 21 in this energy, okay? Or those ages could have been significant. Take those numbers as they resonate pour vous. Now, let's see what our letters say. We have, that's a W, C, Q, J. I'm hearing JCP, JC Penny could be significant, okay? Or the name J. Excuse me, sorry. Bless me. Thank you. I don't know why I just thanked myself, but anyway. K, O, T. Another K, another T, then the letter V, I, E. Something about dive bars or diving could be significant. Okay, or dividends, something about dividends. I don't know what I'm hearing right now. The name Kirk could be significant. Kurt Cobain could be significant. Okay, I'm seeing divine, divinely, divine, divinity. I'm seeing Darien Lake could be significant. The name Darien could be significant. The name Damien could be significant. The name Davis or Dave could be significant. I'm seeing the name Jerry or Jeb could be significant. Jet. Someone could drive a Jetta in this energy. Okay, a Volkswagen Jetta. Virginia could be significant. Okay, the name Morgan. Again, I'm seeing Morgan. I'm seeing Mrs. Dark, Mistress of the Dark. Mistress of the Dark. What's her name again? That Elvira could be significant, okay? Or someone could be like a dark practitioner, could be feminine. Okay, we could have a dark feminine practitioner. Damien, Dominic could be significant. Dorian could be significant, or Dorian fruit. Is that Dorian fruit or Doran fruit? Something Dorian. I feel like it's Dorian fruit or some shit like that could be significant. I'm hearing that same thing that I was watching another reader and she said that. What's her name again? Oh, I never remember names. Anyways, she's actually I've actually posted on my post on my community page what she said, and it was carried by 6 or judged by 12 is someone's judgments. Okay. Yikes. I'm seeing privet drive. Okay. So something could be significant about like, yeah, like this is like a chosen one energy because Harry Potter was the chosen one. And I'm seeing that scene where Dumbledore and why can I not remember? Oh, I'm so tired of not being able to remember people's names. Anyways, Dumbledore and that teacher, the one who changes into a cat, are dropping the baby off on their doorstep. Okay, so someone could actually not be Like someone could not, like they could be blood related to their parents, but not actually be their parents' child. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Something like that could be significant, okay? I just heard Apple Auto Glass, okay? I don't know what the fuck that has to do with, but maybe someone works at Apple Auto Glass, or maybe someone needs to get like a chip on their windshield repaired or something like that before it gets bad, okay? Coney Island could be significant, okay? I'm hearing Dick Van Dyke could be significant, okay? Someone could drive a van in this energy. Someone could be a lesbian in this energy. I don't know. Someone could be named Dick, or they could have the name Richard in this energy, okay? Let me see. Someone could have like a Van Dyke, like that goatee, Van Dyke. Something about Vicks Vapor Rub could be significant, okay? Someone could be like Latino or Spanish of some kind. I'm thinking of that fucking one YouTuber who I watch all the time. He's like, I think he says Mexicans against spooky shit. I think he's like, as a representative of Mexicans against spooky shit, and he's always talking about Vicks Vapor Rub. Okay, so that could be significant. Okay, um, something about private or privacy, invasion of privacy. Something about someone's privacy is being invaded. Okay, someone's being spied on, but like in a very invasive way. Okay, seeing KY jelly could be significant again. Kentucky could be significant. Turkey could be significant. Okay, the name Judy could be significant, or Jude. Rudy could be significant. I'm hearing Davy Crockett. So I don't know what that's all about, but the name Davy, someone like that could be like their nickname, what they go by, Davy or Daver. Um, I'm getting rebel or Republican. Someone could be Republican in this energy. Someone could be a rebel of some kind. I'm hearing tricks are for kids. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. That's what I'm hearing. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. So I don't know if that has to do with like the magic tricks or something, or like the spell work people are trying to do, but yeah, I feel like someone's being like warned, like you're really fucking up right now. Don't be doing that. Okay, something about darts could be significant, or dirt. Oh, okay, I think that's confirmation of that dirt digging energy. Okay. I just heard grave digging, not dirt digging. Okay, so someone, oh God, someone could be doing some kind of graveyard magic. Okay, or this could literally be like you're just digging your own grave, putting the nails in your own coffin. You need to stop kind of energy. Okay, something could be significant about juice or a juicer. Okay, maybe someone needs to start, you know, fucking going on a juice cleanse or something, or using a juicer and making themselves smoothies or something like that in the morning or something. Okay, let me see. I'm hearing Calabasas. Okay, I just got like Kilmaru or Kil, Kil something. I just saw Kil. I saw an M and I saw an A. I don't know if I feel like it's a place. Killarney? Was it Killarney that I saw? I don't know what it was, but anyway, that could be significant. Virginia could be significant. Some sort of air travel could be significant. Okay, the name Ari could be significant, or Ali. The name Araya could be significant. Daria. Someone's diary could be significant, okay? Let me see. Pennsylvania could be significant. I'm getting Penn, but like not like Pennsylvania, like I'm getting like, and not Penn State, I'm getting like in the pen, like someone's going to prison, not jail, okay? That's what I'm getting. Like the pen, they're going to the pen. I'm literally saying the word prison now, so prison definitely could be significant. Something about vast deference. Something about vast deference. Isn't that like the little tubes that attach the balls to the like, you know, your little balls hang, and then there's those two stringies that aren't those called the vast deference? I don't know. Something about that could be significant, okay? Maybe someone's getting like a vasectomy or something like that, okay? Let me see. Temper, something about temper or temperament could be significant. I used to have a teacher, Mr. Tepper. What was his name? Oh, I'm trying to remember his first name. I don't remember, but he was deaf, a deaf English teacher. Poor guy. It was the worst class to be deaf in. Oh my God. He was a great teacher, though. Really, really sweet. The kids were really, really mean to him. I was fucking. I wasn't mean to him, but I did take advantage of his deafness one time, and I still feel like a dick about it. I don't think I'll ever really be able to forgive myself for that because I feel really bad. I was just so. Anyway, another story for another time, guys. I'm getting paella. Okay, paella somehow could be significant. I don't know. Maybe Mexico is significant. Okay, or Spanish. Someone who speaks Spanish could be significant. Is paella fucking Mexican? I don't even know if that's Mexican food. I live in Canada, guys. We don't learn Spanish here. We learn French. We learn all about French culture. So I really don't, anything that I know about Mexico, or I've learned literally from watching fucking Dora. So I don't know shit, guys. I'm really sorry if I'm being offensive. I really don't mean to be. I just don't know. Okay. It's born out of ignorance, not, you know, rudeness. Okay. Again, someone could be a DJ in this energy, or the name's David Jacob could be significant, okay? Because I always think of DJ from Roseanne. His name was David Jacob. The name Jacob could be significant. The name Dane or Dana could be significant. Dina, Dino, Diana, Diane could be significant, okay? Let me see. Quebec could be significant, okay? I'm hearing Kid Cudi, okay? I don't know how that's significant, but maybe you went to a freaking Kid Cudi concert recently or something, okay? Did I say Kurt Cobain? I think I said Kurt Cobain already. I'm seeing Kurt. I'm seeing Kirk as well. Kirk. I'm seeing Druid here. Druid. Okay, someone could um, be like a Druid in their religious beliefs. I don't think Druids would consider themselves. I don't know. Is that a religion? I don't feel like it's. I don't know. Anyway, someone could follow the Druid belief systems, I guess you could say, okay? Or Druids could be significant. Maybe that was like your ancestors were Druids or something. I'm getting Beirut could be significant, okay? Oh, excuse me. The name Barry could be significant, Barry, or the town Barry, or city, I guess now, in Ontario could be significant, okay? Something could be significant about a battery. Maybe that's how these people see you, as a battery, because you have such a high energy output, okay? Maybe that's why they're trying to siphon your energy. The name Sarah could be significant. Soraya. Something about starry nights could be significant. Maybe you really like that. Oh my God. Van Gogh's Starry Night painting. Okay, that could be significant. I'm getting Kiev could be significant. Yemen could be significant. New York could be significant. Something about a mortuary is consistent or oh my God, significant. The West Coast could be significant. Wisconsin could be significant. Now I'm getting pico de gallo. I really feel like I'm picking up on Mexican food here. My mouth is literally starting to water, and now I'm seeing tacos. Okay. So someone could like work at a Mexican food restaurant or something like that, or maybe someone is Mexican and like they're a chef or something, like they're a cook. They cook a lot of Mexican food. I don't know, but God, it's making my mouth water. Okay. Let's see now. Did I say Turkey? Turkey could be significant. Turks and Caicos could be significant. Or maybe Thanksgiving is significant, okay? I'm seeing vex. Someone is vexed in this energy, so they're really pissed off. Someone's really pissed off. I'm seeing evil as well. Okay, so someone in this energy is just not cool, okay? I'm seeing the name Eva or Evie or Ava. Avery could be significant, okay? The name Ken or Kenneth, Kenny, Kevin could be significant. The name Yuri could be significant. The name Jean, like Gean, could be significant. The name Jane or Jade could be significant. Jada could be significant. The name Gemma could be significant, or Jen, Jenny, Jennifer. The name Jerry could be significant. Terry, Terra, Tanya could be significant. Let's see, the name Sam, Samuel, Sammy, Samantha could be significant. The name Nat or Nate, Nathan, Natalie could be significant. I just heard vajayjay, okay? Someone is like, now I'm seeing sex. Someone really, really is like very, what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck it, they're just horny. Someone in this energy is pretty fucking horny, okay? Maybe they're horny for you. Maybe this is that person that's pissed off that you're not having sex with them anymore, okay? Maybe your sex really is healing, okay? Maybe that's, why they're hurting so bad, okay? Maybe they really, really liked having sex with you. I don't know. Maybe they're super attracted to you sexually speaking. The name Mac, Mackenzie, Michaela, where we have Mac, Mackenzie, Michaela, Macy could be significant, okay? The name Jack could be significant. Jack Black, okay, could be significant. The color black could be significant, okay? Maybe someone has a black car, or, maybe they're black, like, I want to say African American, but like, not everyone is fucking African American, and I do these readings for people from all over the world, so I feel like it's offensive to say that. And since I don't know what else to fucking say, I always just say black. I'm sorry if that's like offensive. If you can think of it, melanated, that's the fucking word. Constantly forgetting that word. Melanated. Someone with melanated skin could be in this energy. Fuck. I'm sorry I always forget that, guys, but I really do always forget it. I don't mean to be an asshole. I'm sorry. I'm getting Purdue, the last name Purdue or first name Purdue, I guess, could be significant, okay? I'm getting Indiana or India could be significant. I'm hearing India Ari could be significant. Okay. Something about Axel Rose could be significant. The name Rose could be significant. Someone's like the axle in someone's car could be significant. Okay, maybe someone needs to have it repaired or something. Okay. Paris could be significant. Texas could be significant. I'm getting tech, T-E-K. Okay, so someone could be an investigator. There's definitely an investigator in this energy. Okay, university, some sort of someone could be in university or something about a university is significant. Okay. I'm hearing Tevin Campbell. Okay, so the name Tevin could be significant. The last name Campbell could be significant. Campbell Soup could be significant. Maybe someone works for the Campbell Soup Company. Let me see. The name Rex could be significant. Just heard something Rex, but it's not T-Rex. It was like, excuse me, it was like a name, something. Da 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 Rex is what I heard. Da 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 Rex. Da 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 da. 4 syllables and then Rex. Now I'm hearing Felonious Monk. Okay, I don't. Felonious Monk could be significant. That's going back. Jeez. Okay. The name Ren or Remy could be significant. Okay. The name Marvin could be significant. Marion or Mary could be significant. Miriam could be significant. Murray could be significant. Mardi Gras could be significant. Okay. Or Lent, that time of year, could be significant. Something significant could have happened at that time of year. Okay. Pasadena could be significant. Lord. Oh, yeah, there we go. I just cracked my back. That felt great. Colorado could be significant. North Carolina could be significant. England could be significant. Something about an IUD could be significant. Okay. You want to go and get yourself checked out just to make sure everything's, copacetic in that area. The name Kyle could be significant. Kyrie. Hearing Kyrie or Kiera or something like that. I'm seeing Kyrie or something like that. Kyrie. Okay, Irene could be significant. Aria or Ariana or Irina is what I'm hearing. Irina. Irina. Excuse me. I'm hearing Nev Campbell. Okay, again with the Campbell. So isn't that what did I hear Nev the first time? No, I didn't. I heard Tevin Campbell. Yeah, that's right. So Nev, the name Nev could be significant. Okay. Something about Nivea could be significant. Nivea is like the name brand of a company that makes like creams and shit like that. Okay. Something like that could be significant. Maybe you make your own lotions or something. Or maybe you're putting like Nivea hand cream or something like that on as you're listening to this. That could be just confirmation for you, okay? I'm getting Gavin, the name Gavin. I'm getting Gaston. Okay, so someone in this energy could be French. A very good looking, shallow dickhead. Okay? I don't mean that as a French person. I'm just saying because that's who Gaston from Beauty and the Beast was. So that could be someone in this energy, okay? I'm seeing the word monkey, okay? So a monkey could be significant. Maybe someone has a pet monkey, or maybe like I'm seeing the little monkeys with the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil monkeys. People have those little statues. So maybe someone has those statues, okay, or something could be significant about the word monkey. I'm hearing monkey in the middle, and I'm seeing people throw a ball, and the person in the middle is trying to catch the ball, okay? Something could be significant about that. Now I'm hearing not my monkeys, not my circus, okay? So yeah, like someone's going to be presented with an issue and they're going to be like, this is not my problem. You guys need to deal with it on your own, kind of thing. Okay, so someone might go to someone looking for some kind of help, and they're not going to get the help that they think they're going to get, okay, because this person's going to wipe their hands of it and go, no, you got yourself into this mess, you get yourself out, okay? I'm literally seeing the word coven now, okay? So yeah, there's definitely a coven involved in this situation, okay? I'm seeing the number 6 and the number 60. Number 60, something about 60 could be significant. Or 6, yeah, I don't know, 630, something about 630 could be significant as well, okay? Someone in this energy could be 60 years old. They're born in 1960. Something about that is significant, okay? I'm hearing Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro, isn't that like a volcano or a mountain? It's mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro. But was that what I was picking up earlier? That might have been what I was picking up earlier. Mount Kilimanjaro could be significant. I don't know, where the hell is Mount Kilimanjaro anyway? That's not here, is it? It's not on North America, I don't think. I don't fucking know. Anyway, take it as it resonates for you guys, okay? The Appalachia Mountains could be significant, okay? Excuse me. Something about juvie could be significant, juvenile detention. Okay, someone could have like served time in juvenile detention when they were younger, okay? The name Sienna or Sierra could be significant. Someone could drive a Sierra. What are those cars? There's Sierra what? What brand is that? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. Did I say Yuri? I said Yuri already. Dum, 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 dum. I'm seeing ETA. Okay, something could be significant about someone's estimated time of arrival. Okay. Something about beta. A beta test could be significant. Something about beta testing or beta fish could be significant as well. Okay. BET, so Black Entertainment Television could be significant. I'm seeing Sagittarius could be significant in this energy. I'm seeing Peyton. The name Peyton could be significant. Peyton Manning could be significant. The last name Manning could be significant. I'm hearing man off the port bow. So something about jumping ship could be significant, or drowning, or something like that. Someone could be a sailor in this energy, okay? Swimming in the sea could be significant. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, but all right. You're getting diva. Someone could look at you like you're a diva, or someone in this energy could be a diva, okay? Let me see. The name Tina could be significant, or Trina. Name Terra. I think I said Terra already. I don't know why I just heard tibia. Okay, so tibia, someone's tibia bone could be significant. Maybe someone was gonna break their tibia or some shit. I don't know. The name Jay or Jason could be significant. The name Jace. The name James or Jamie could be significant. The name Damon could be significant. Cayman Islands could be significant. Neiman Marcus could be significant. The name Marcus could be significant. The name Mark could be significant. I'm hearing Maya Angelou could be significant. So someone in this energy could be a poet, or the name Maya or the name Angela could be significant. Los Angeles could be significant. The name Penny could be significant. And Pensacola could be significant. Excuse me. I'm hearing Oklahoma. Oklahoma could be significant. Dayton, Texas could be significant. Pasadena could be significant. England could be significant. I'm getting Stevie Nicks. Okay, Stevie Nicks could be significant. Or the name Steve or Stevie could be significant. Stephen. The name Abe could be significant. Abraham. Abel could be significant. Something about brothers could be significant. I'm seeing Cain as well. So Cain and Abel. Okay, so a sibling could be trying to unalive someone or participating in this for someone in this energy. Okay. Or maybe this was, something that happened in the past. Okay, maybe you've lived this lifetime before, and maybe a sibling was the one who unalived you in a last life. Okay, something about a nexus is significant. Someone could drive a nexus. Texas again could be significant. I feel like that comes up a lot. Let me see. The name Ida could be significant, or Irene. The name Avery could be significant, or an aviary could be significant. Maybe someone works at an aviary or lives near one. The name Mia could be significant, or Mina. Vienna could be significant. I'm getting Sweden. Sweden could be significant. Sweden. I'm hearing a Svetlana. Svetlana could be significant. The name. Don't ask me how to spell that. I couldn't possibly tell you. Okay. I'm getting Namir. The name Namir could be significant. Noreen could be significant. Cora or Corrine could be significant. Connie could be significant. The name Carrie could also be significant. The name Kate or Katie could be significant. Caitlin. I'm hearing Cairn, and I'm hearing it with like a Scottish accent, and I'm seeing the word Cairin. K-E-R-N, Kern. So I don't know if that's a name, if that's a place. I have no idea, guys. Take it as it resonates for you, okay? I don't know if that's even Scottish or Irish. I feel like it's Scottish, but I could be wrong. Okay, so Ireland or Scotland could be significant. The name Karen could also be significant, okay? We have Chris, Christy, Christine, Christina could also be significant. Darius, I think I said that already, but just in case. Soraya, I'm getting Soraya. The name Soraya could be significant. I don't know if that's a name. Maybe it's a name. I'm getting something to do with Enki, E-N-K-I. Enki could be significant, okay? I feel like that's like some sort of an Egyptian god or something like that. Let me see. The name Julie could be significant, or Juliet. Romeo and Juliet could be significant. Rome could be significant. The Vatican could be significant. Yeah, something about a trap, again, could be significant. Someone's going to try and trap you or set a trap of some kind. Someone might fall into their own trap, okay? The name Travis could be significant. Something about the Taj Mahal could be significant. Let's see. Dum, 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 dum. Argentina could be significant. Something about senior, like someone that's a senior, like someone could be a senior in college or in high school, or something could be significant about that time period in your life. Or someone could be like a senior executive of some kind. Something like that is significant, okay? Or maybe someone is like a senior, like maybe you were named after your father, and maybe your name is like John Jr. and then John Senior, okay? So a senior could be significant, okay? The name John could be significant, okay? The name Brenda could be significant. Brian, Brianna, Bryn could be significant. Trinidad and Tobago could be significant. Someone could be Trini in this energy. Maybe you're going to be traveling to Trinidad soon. The name Taryn could be significant, or I'm seeing like Tarin or something like that. Taryn or Tariq could be significant. I'm hearing rien, rien. So someone in this energy could definitely be French. I don't remember what rien stands for, so you have to look that up. But I'm seeing Rien, rien. Okay, whatever the heck that means. I'm seeing the Seine. Okay, so the Seine River could be significant. That's in France somewhere, right? Isn't that what it's called? Sienne is what I'm seeing, the Seine. Something about a river could be significant. I'm literally seeing the word river now, okay? I'm seeing trivet or turret, okay? So something about a trivet or a turret could be significant. I'm seeing trudge. Someone is trudging, like, I don't know, like I'm seeing boots stomping through mud and rocky terrain, okay? So whatever that means. Let me see. I'm hearing everything's Irie, okay? So someone in this energy could be Jamaican, okay? Someone could be very, just like very laid back. Someone in this energy, I'm seeing Rasta. Someone in this energy could be Rastafarian, okay? I'm seeing the name Marie, Marionette, something like that could be significant. Maybe someone like wants to puppet you, or you know what I mean, like wants you to be their puppet kind of thing. Okay, the name Kim could be significant. Okay, Kimberly. The name Amber could be significant. I'm getting Abner, little Abner could be significant. The that's like a comic. Okay, one of those newspaper comics. Little Abner could be significant. Let me see. AI could be significant. I'm getting deep fake. Okay, someone could have made like some sort of deep fake videos about you, or someone could be like faking your energy or faking being you or some shit like that. Okay, I'm getting Terry or Terrence. Okay, the name Terry or Terrence could be significant. I'm seeing tahini. Tahini. The hell is that? Tahini. Isn't that like a sauce or something, or something about Greek food maybe? Tahini. I don't know what that means, but it could be significant. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. I'm getting the Marx Brothers. I don't know. Again, with the brother energy, so someone's brother could be significant in this energy. Again, with the name Mark could be significant. I'm seeing pyre, Pyre. Okay, so pyre, something burning on a pyre. Okay, pyre. A pyre is like a big stack of wood that they usually burn like bodies on, is it not? Something like that could be significant. Okay. I'm seeing the name Evan. Okay. The name Evan could be significant. The name Aaron could be significant. Erin. I'm seeing artist. Okay, someone in this energy could be an artist. Let me see. Anything else? The name Ada could be significant. ADA. Someone could have AIDS in this energy. I'm getting HIV/AIDS. The name Anita could be significant. Anita, Shanita, or just Nita. NIDA could be significant. The name Vera or Vina could be significant. The name Velma could be significant. I'm getting Raven or Ravina or a Ravine could be significant. Something could be significant about Rikers Island. Let's see, anything else? Something could be significant about an eruption of some kind. Name Rupee could be significant, or someone could. Rupees, where are rupees? Rupees are, that's a currency, is it not? Isn't that like Indian currency? I think I said India was significant already, so I don't know if that's something could be significant about rupees though. Okay. I'm getting Tavistock could be significant. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? No, I think I'm done now, guys. I'm literally starting to like rock back and forth, and I have to go to the washroom really bad. So I think I'm going to end this. I really hope that this has been helpful for you guys. I hope it's given you some clarity on what you may have already intuitively known. Okay, if not, I hope you at least enjoyed the reading. If so, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe on your way out. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really does help out my channel. Remember, guys, to stay positive, be good, and have fun. Love you. Bye.